welcome, welcome, welcome. Whoa. Rangers are favourite. Oh, is it though? Doesn't seem like it's only live once. Seems like it's live every other bloody week. Not the biggest golfing fan, if you can tell. Oh, come on, man. Make it 6 points, please. I doubt there's any home fans in this game as usual. They don't let any of them go. Just watching the last game here, Celtic humping them 3-0. Great day. Oh, there is some fans. Only 700 fans. Oh man, to get a result today it would be huge. Watching the Georgios Gakamakis interview now. Got very good English for someone who's basically learned English from Scotland. He's been some player for us. Good. It is indeed, pal. That's cute. Oh, I hope he has a good game today. Really hope he has a good game today. Unbelievable, aye. He has some scoring record, like 12 and 12 in his last 12 starts for in the last 25 years. Or sorry, 12 goals for 12 starts in the last 25 years. He has got a couple of hat-tricks in there too. He's on the road now to actually break some records. I don't think anyone expected him to be as good as he was. Hat-tricks, top. Minutes per goal, top. Shots and target per 90, top. He is going to get a goal today. I feel it. It's Carter Vickers, Greg Taylor. At least Greg Taylor got a run out for the Scotland squad last week, so he's not completely... Oh man, he was paying attention to everything there. Oh, I really hope he does well. It's always great that I get a kick out of Chris Boyd being unhappy. This is going to be it, man. We're going to get the away win today. I feel it. 15 minutes now to kick off. I got my thing we set up. Yeah. Oh, the nerves. Ramsey starting the day. Let's have a look at the wee lineups here. Aaron Ramsey playing Cam, Aribo and Kent either side. Roof up front. Lundstrom. Bassey. Calvin Bassey. James Tavernier. Maeda. Giacomakis Jota. Hatati McGregor Rogic. Taylor Starfelt. Carter Vickers Juranovic. I think we definitely have the stronger bench as well. David Turnbull, I can see getting a wee run out today because he's not had a game in a while because he's been injured for a long time. Want to get him some more minutes as well with the Scotland stuff coming out. Matt O'Reilly played for the Denmark under 21s. I thought he was American. Fair enough. I thought that he was a Danish player. Didn't realise he was moving to the Danish squad, but fair play. Anything less than a 3-0 win today is probably going to feel like a loss to Rangers because of how much they got humiliated in the last one. But I don't see them getting the win today. Really don't see it. What is this show? Some of the adverts here are pretty good. Oh, that's your man from Titanic, I think. I'd watch that, to be fair. Operation Mincemeat. I do like the Sky Bet adverts. Oh, getting close at the time now. Getting a bit nervous. Right, there's some absolute mental adverts on the telly right now. I can't be bothered listening to that. Oh, dearie me. Scottish Premier, that's in the wrong window. Right, timer's up. Ready to go. I imagine it's mostly Rangers fan popping in and out, but we're here to see the result. Oh, I wish I could go to the pub to watch this game, but can he? We'll go through some of these follow meltdown tweets. Wow, that looks scary as. All the Balaclava Rangers fans walking through Glasgow. Ibrox Stadium has been vandalised through the night by a group of Glasgow Derby fans. The group have used expanding foam glue on the gate shutters around the ground before some of them appear apprehended by security and police. That means nothing. Kyle is currently singing No Pope of Rome to our 3-week-old. Right, well, that's a bit bloody stupid. Congratulations to Celtics and Postecoglou on winning Manager of the Month. And someone says Rangers just beat fucking Dortmund in Europe. Right, but that's a different tournament, mate. Well done for you. Columns the ref on Sunday, by far our worst referee for our losses over last 6 seasons. Rangers lose 31% of games he refs, Celtic lose 6%. Needs to be the law of averages. No, it doesn't work like that. Fuck me, my wife's just left me after 11 beautiful years together. Absolutely gutted, man. What? That is stupid. Why would you? Jesus, some of them are thick human beings. Oh, getting closer and closer to the time now. Ooh. Wow. Great managing commentating there. Let's see if Ange actually gives a bit more insight than just we need to win game. Well, at least he gives a bit more insight in the game. 4 or 5 minutes to go. Ange given a far, far better interview than Giovanni, which was just win the game. A lot more description. I think he's such an underrated manager. Like, obviously he's won Manager of the Month and stuff recently, but obviously nobody really knew where he came from, in terms of Scottish fans anyway. But he's been fantastic since he's arrived. Really, really proud of what he's done so far. Cannot wait to see what he does coming up. Only 700 fans as well got into the game. The Celtic fans in the hard hats because of how shite their stadium is. This city of ours. Don't know if I agree with that. I just decided last minute I was going to do it. My son's downstairs and stuff, so I didn't really fancy him watching me screaming ball at this. It's going to be a bit of a good one, I think. It seems spicy already in the warm-up. Only 700 Celtic fans allowed in the stadium, though, so I'm a bit disappointed at, but that's what their choice. I don't want to give one, in all honesty. Not because I don't want to be rude and have a conversation. I just don't really know how this game's going to go. If you ask for an unbiased opinion, I don't think it's going to be as humiliating for Rangers as it was at Celtic. But we are a stronger team now because we've got far less injuries. I do expect a Celtic win. You're going to go 3-2 Rangers. No, man, no. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. I'm expecting a Celtic win. It's got to be a 6-pointer for sure, I think. Because we still have another game to go in May as well. And we've got the Scottish Cup semi-final in 2 weeks' time as well. I don't think it's going to be that high scoring. Especially the fact I don't see Celtic conceding 2. I really don't see Celtic conceding 2, but you never know. A win would be... I'd just take any form of win at this minute. I don't need it to be humiliating, but Rangers need to at least have a 3-0 win to be on par now, because they got absolutely battered in the last game. They can't go through that again. It's one of them ones where it's like, if it's over, it's over. It's so weird seeing Aaron Ramsey in a Rangers kit. Like, it's so weird. For one of the best players in the world a couple of years ago to this, because he can't keep injury. I don't see him playing 90 minutes. I don't think Aaron Ramsey's going to be up for this. Yep, that is true. Whoever's first place, guaranteed spot as well. No qualification, straight into Champions League. It'd be quite funny. Rangers do this well in Europe and then Celtic take their spot for the work they've done, because we've been pretty shite in Europe. It would be quite funny if Rangers do all that and then we just nick it. Nice wee early goal. How come? Because Rangers have been doing pretty well in Europe. So, in the Europa League, obviously, no teams played in the Champions League. So they've earned a spot. They've went up the world rankings. So they've got that now. I think I'm like a minute behind everyone as well. So I might not be keeping my eye on chat until something happens. Oh, you got Ali on comms. I love Ali McCoist on comms, but he's not when he's supporting Rangers. Alright, come on the boys. Right. Rangers on the counter-attack. They have the ball for the first time in the half. Aribo coming down the left here. Fell over. From Jota. Will I call him? Give Rangers a free in the... Quite far back, actually. Just watch the cross. Yeah. The good thing, though, is if Rangers do somehow win today, we're still top of the league. Unless it's like 12-0 or something. Rangers free kick in here from, I think, Ryan Kent. Oh no, he left it. Tavernier flipped it. Miles off. Somebody was in the stream the other day. The timer, is it working? Is it froze? Is that it now? Oh, I think if I minimise it, it freezes. Aye. Right, I'll keep it up. Good man. Thanks for the spot on that. I still don't think it's fixed. I'm just going to have to reset it at halftime compared to last when I was doing the Scotland game and it just went into hours. I'm just going to reset it at halftime. Rangers got the ball here in the crowd. Cross in. I think Ryan Jack's got it now. Ball again over to Aribo. Oh, that was a good ball. And Rangers scored. Aaron Ramsey. Fuck sake. Fuck sake. That was some through ball they had there on the left hand side. Fuck, man. That ball on the left from Aribo was too good. Nah, you can't stop that. Cannot stop that. Fuming. Oh, that was some through ball. Jovanovic was absolutely caught looking for a hot dog there. Yeah, I know. I'm watching. That was some ball through the left hand side. Aribo there to Kent. Well. Ah, fuming. Ah, no, that was quite embarrassing the way they pulled out of that match. Aye, true. That is the priority. Make sure he doesn't do it against Scotland. Oh man, that was such a poor goal there from Juranovic. He should be doing a lot better there. It's not over yet. That was so poor. Oh man, they've lost their heads. Nah, that was a bit bad. Oh man, I'm a bit regretting that now. They don't lose their heads. Oh man. Celtic are doing poor here. Right, McGregor, get your boys in check here. I just doesn't suit Ramsey, but he is still one of the best players around. Well, at least in the UK anyway. Right. Get your head screwed on, boys. Oh, man. Kamara roof over there. Rangers getting another cross in. Oh, my God. It was almost 2. Right, boys. Head screwed on. Keep the ball. Get a bit of confidence. Oh, my God, man. This is the biggest shambles I've ever seen Celtic start a game in my life. Boys, oh my God. Get the ball going. Get the ball going. Keep it on the floor. Christ almighty. It's the first time we've had possession in the second half of the pitch. Right, keep the ball. The passing has been tragic. Go on, Kim McGregor. Go on. Oh, shoot. Yes! Come on! Fucking hell, man. If they didn't get that goal, I would have been shiting myself for ages. Jesus, 3-2, man. I think you're going to be looking at a 7-8 scoreline at this point. Oh, my God. Callum McGregor, the wonder kid there. Done everything right. He's onside too. Get in. Haven't even changed the scores there yet. Jesus Christ, what the hell is going on? Right. One each. I just changed it there. I didn't even think about it when Rangers scored. I wasn't that much of a huff, but I'll change it now whenever the boys get in. Jesus Christ. One each at 6 minutes. This is going to be a bit of a nutty game. We won the Champions League back in 1967 or 6. I can't remember which year. 67, I believe. Should be gold, but my thing didn't work that way. The one I downloaded didn't have the gold one. It would be effort to go and change it to gold right now. Right, hoof it up, boys. Hoof it up. Yes. If Rangers got that second, this game would have been an absolute riot, but the goal went the other way there for some reason. I don't know how that even went in. Every Rangers player was just like a statue in the back. They were probably just a bit starstruck about what the hell happened. Guess Aberdeen did the same to them. Yeah. That came out of nowhere as well, that. I know it's only been a couple of minutes, but that game could have went either way, like straight away. Thank you very much. I haven't watched their streams, to be honest. This is just myself. Oh, man. You bastard. Just banged my elbow off the fucking desk. Yeah, there's going to be a lot more swearing today, people, and apologies for that. But I'm a bit more on edge in this during the Scotland-Austria friendly. This is a bit more my thing. Poor pass. Get it back there, Hatate. Yes, showing strength. Go on, McGregor. Nice tackle. Keep them back. Aribo's got it over here on the right-hand side. Back over to Tavernier. Tries to dummy it. Fakes it. Gets it back over there to... I can't even work out who's playing because my screen's a bit small. Lundstrom gets it there over to Bassick. Ryan Kent's got it, pushing it through. Lundstrom's got it. He's going to go for the long shot. No, he goes over to Aribo. Great interception there. He's offside a mile. Offside by a mile. That's true. Celtic have won more Champions Leagues than them, and Arsenal and Juventus. Juventus have never won it, surprisingly. Can't believe Rogic gets that there. Come on, right. Game's slowed down a good bit now, which is in Celtic's favour. That's a poor pass, but he gets it back. It's off, though. They're just bumming up Aaron Ramsey now, but it was a good goal. Hate to say it, but it was a good goal. Tavernier takes the throw in now, but he's moved about 20 yards up the pitch. Back out there, another Rangers throw at the halfway line. Let's see how many yards he tries to get up this time. There's a good 4 yards. Hoofing it over. Aribo's got it, taking it down. Aribo turned Jota. Back heel there, it seemed a bit unnecessary. Drinking Tenants today, mate. Looks a bit weird. I was going to wear my Celtic top, but with the green screen behind me, I would have been a bit transparent, so I'm just wearing my... Or, sorry, this side. Right, Rangers gone a bit of a push now, crossing the halfway line there with Tavernier. Not really many people available. Good touch there from Roof there, but easily defended by Rogic. Pulls it back, and Joe Hart collects that comfortably. You're going for a whiskey at this stage, man. Brave boy, brave boy. I want to stay... I don't want to be too tipsy today, because obviously got the final of Peaky Blinders tonight that I'm looking forward to. And I'm in the office tomorrow, so I can't go too nuts. Carter Vickers passes it out there, gets tackled from behind there by Lundstrom. Gets it through. Easy challenge there. Hatate goes through. What? That didn't even look like a foul. It's the biggest derby in world football, and anyone that tells you otherwise is a bit nuts. Rangers here from another free kick. Tavernier over it. Balogun and Coulson. Funny fact, I saw Connor Goldson last week. Yeah. It's meant to be the last ever episode, but I heard they're bringing out a movie now. Offside. Oh, yes. Yeah, I saw Connor Goldson when I was in Glasgow Queen Street about a week and a bit ago. He was pushing a pram, but I didn't want to be that dickhead who goes up and shouts at him. Oh my god, Rangers win possession back very high up the pitch there. Everyone pushing up. They're looking for it. There's a shot, deflected, but it was all the pace taken off it there and picked up. Carter Vickers picks it up there to Rogic. Rogic keeps on. Good pass there for Jota, making sure someone's available, but Coulson comes back in time to collect it. Picks it up there, a couple of deflections. Kyle McGregor's picked it up there in a very dangerous position. Over to Hatate, looking for someone to be free. McGregor makes space. Man, I don't know. I'm going to expect next year, but it might be 2024, based on how long these movies take out. Rogic over there to Jota, does the overlap. Oh, Jota could have maybe curled a big one in there. McGregor looking for space. Now it's back here to Carter Vickers. Over to Starfeld. Hatate. Well, it's getting a bit nervy here. Rangers or Celtic keeping a lot of the possession here and being able to move up and down the pitch. That was a bad first touch still. Knocked out there for a Celtic throw in Rangers halves. Ant's Saturday night takeaway is getting cancelled. I can't say that I was even surprised that was even still on TV. I don't think I've only watched like a couple of the YouTube clips of that whenever it was like their pranks, but I don't think I've ever watched the show. It definitely isn't pulling on the viewers it did in like the mid 2000s. Big ball going forward there. Maeda gets it high up the pitch. Tavernier caught looking for a donut. Maeda keeps the ball but looking for someone. That's got to be a foul though. Wow, 2 fouls on Celtic, 1 on Rangers, and then they get the ball. Wally Collum definitely woke up and governed the day. Coulson with a big hoof up. Starfelt picks it up. Oh, shaky pass there to Carter Vickers. A bit of miscommunication there between Hart and Carter Vickers, but Celtic keep possession. Carter Vickers gets it down, passes it out wide. Rogic puts it out to Jota. In the third half of the pitch again. Celtic definitely coming into the game a bit more. Cross and goes out for a Celtic corner. Connor Goldson taking that very well. That was a great ball. Bring back classic TV shows and like TV Burp, Saturday Night Takeaway, and lots more. TV Burp? I don't really remember that. Do you remember the Generation Game and the Big Break and Gladiators, like the classic TV's 90s shows that you would end up watching? What was the other one? Bullseye, if you're that old. Jota over to Gimakis. Pass out there, deflected in. Rangers in a bit under the cuff here. Good challenge. Another foul given the Rangers for a good challenge. Back in the early or the late 90s. Like I was born in 91, so that was like prime time TV for me. Aribo's got the ball high up the pitch here. Bullseye. Yeah, that was one of the things. Me, my granny and granda I used to stay at my granny and granda's like every Saturday night. And it used to be like the Addams Family, You've Been Framed with Jeremy Beadle, Blind Date, Generation Game, Gladiators, all that stuff. 2007, wow. So that makes you what, 15? Or turning 15? Oh, there's an awful pass, McGregor. Celtic definitely coming into the game a bit more now. Possession's 50-50. Rangers have just had one more shot and one more touch in the box. Maeda, like, he is fantastic at catching up there with Blassie. It's a good ball to Roof, but a challenge there from Greg Taylor. Read that very well. Greg Taylor there, wee nifty boy getting in amongst it. Oh man, Love Island is gack. Like, just because of the hype, I did watch one episode. Well, tried to watch one episode and couldn't get through it. Just absolute meatheads there. The boy from Hashtag United was on it though. Toby Almalaran. I wanted him to win just because, like, I like Hashtag United and what they stand for. Celtic keeping possession very well here at the halfway line. Carter Vickers now picks it up. Do you ready to pass it in into Cal McGregor? Out wide now to Juranovic. Maeda's got it there. Great touch. What? How's that a goal kick? Oh, fair. It was. It was a goal kick. That was a good challenge. Celtic throw in their half. Big long throw now from Greg Taylor. Ah, straight to Rangers though. It's a bit pointless. Rogic takes it down beautifully there. Takes it out there, feeds in Greg Taylor, run down this right hand side. Or Juranovic, sorry. Passes it in, but nobody there. I think it took a little bit of deflection to take the pace off it. Cal McGregor picks it up to Hatate, who has an awful first touch there. And then Aribo's awful first touch have just led it over to, I think that's Jota. Starfelt there at Carter Vickers. Some of the first passing here is a joke, man. Over to Aribo. Pass it back there to Tavernier. Goldson. Lundstrom. What are they doing with the ball? Just Rangers just sort of passing the back here at the minute, slowing the pace down of the game, which I don't think favours them. They were doing better when Celtic were on the back foot, but now they're inviting a lot more pressure. The Neighbours and the Bill. I can't really remember the Bill. That was like a midweek thing, wasn't it? Like after Coronation Street. Rangers got a free kick here just beyond the halfway line, quite far out near the throw-in line from Tavernier. He's ready to hoof it in. Just mark that, Aribo, Carter Vickers. That is your one job. Big cross. Way oversold. There's going to be a goal kick. Somebody was in the stream the last day and said that James Tavernier was better than Tierney, and like that has just been proven completely wrong. He cannot perform in the big games. Tavernier's also a right back, and Kieran Tierney's a left back, so comparing apples and oranges. Name a random Northern Irish footballer except for George Best. Johnny Evans. I thought that would have been a foul there on Carter Vickers. Maeda comes straight in there. Yeah, goal kick now. Aaron Ramsey doesn't really seem to care at the minute what's going on. Joe Hart takes a short goal kick over there to Starfelt. John Evans, the first one that sticks out. I'm trying to think of current players as well. There's Kyle Bartley as well, I think. Greg Taylor coming through here, looking for someone. Foul. Ah, Rogic, man. You could have passed that over to Maeda. Oh, this is the problem with footballers nowadays. Like, that could have easily been a wee pass over there, but some players going for greed. What was Joe Hart doing? Don't really know. I think your stream is, or I'm still watching this online, so I think you're just ahead of me. Hopefully, it's not too far ahead that there's led to a goal because I didn't see it. Aye, and now I've caught up there. Joe Hart should have been hoofing that first time. Aribo's going to be able to cross in now. Maeda's doing very well holding him back, though. He's been doing that pretty well for the majority of the game. Oh, ball goes out there for a Rangers throw very high up. Get rid of it, Giganakis. Jeez, Ryan Kent is not an attractive man, is he? Roundabout's drying the ball. Does Celtic be crowned change if they... Or, let's see what the rest of that was. Big hoof there. That's what you want. Celtic throw. Middle Rangers half. Nah. There's still a while to go yet. Not yet, anyway. Jota gets the ball. Weird first touch, taking it behind him. Shoot! Oh, I can't keep it down. It's worth the shot there, but you can't keep it down. Ball goes out wide. They're very quick ball boy on the ball on the ball there. Makes no sense, but you know what I meant. Passing it around the back there. Celtic applying some bit of pressure there. Gets a ball away, but gets intercepted there by Juranovic, I think. Yeah, lets the ball bounce, which is weird. Header comes in. Getting absolutely surrounded. Ryan Jack having to play really far back there. Over to Tavernier in the bottom half of Rangers' half. No, they don't. Still a little bit to go yet. Get a big hoof up here. Carter Vickers goes long to nobody. Connor Goldson pass it back to McGregor. Out to Tavernier, but there's pressure on him. Back to McGregor. He's got to go long now. Great header there from Celtic. Gave it forward, but right back into Rangers' possession. Who pushes it across the halfway line. 4 Celtic players surround him, but he still managed to get the pass away to Roof. Rangers regain possession there. Celtic a little bit on the back foot now. Ryan Jack takes it back out over to Balas. I thought there was 2 games left. Yeah, I think it's 2 games left till the split. and then it changes. Like you play the top half and bottom half. So wee while yet. Tom Rogic gets it out there to, I think that's Jota. Yeah, moves it further down. Tavernier knocks it out. Going to be a Celtic throw. Yeah, in the Scottish League, it splits near at this point of the season. Once every team's played each other 3 times, then the top half will play each other once, and then the bottom half will play each other once. Can I explain the split? Yes. Right, so at this point in the season, after each team has played each other 3 times, not home and away, so you'll play 1 away and then 2 home, or 2 home and 1 away versus every team. And at that point of the season, it splits into 2 halves. Now, the teams that you played your home game with, or sorry, your 2 home games with, you will play away, and vice versa. And in that part of the season, I think this is right because it is quite complicated. You play each other in your bracket once, and then you've got more points. So if you look at, like, if you were to go to Soccer Way or whatever, and be an easier way to show it, you look at the past seasons, you'll see, like, at the main, it will be like main and then championship group, where it's split into 2 groups, and then there's that many games left to play. So it's something like 30 odd to 40. Let me just double check. Get that on my phone. Hang on. Tavernier's got a cross in here. Oh. So yeah, you can see that. Hang on. You get the championship group bit, which means that they play 38 games instead of the 31 where it looks like. Oh, a bit nervous there. Celtic getting a lot of pressure put on them here from Rangers with these set pieces, but we're doing pretty well. Rangers getting the ball down here on the right hand side. Tavernier across it, and Joe Hart collects it comfortably. Sorry, a little bit distracted there. I just looked at my phone for the first time and I had about 10 messages. Cal McGregor pushing down the left. This is game 32. Yes, this is the last game before the split, I assume. The split happens next week, because it's normally the Scottish Cup semi-final comes right after the split, usually. Obviously that can be dependent. Hatate gets the ball in, cross in. Bassey gets it over. Ryan Kent looking to get it away, collected back there, but he awful first touch back to him. Jota gets the ball there and a wee spin there, but Ryan Kent comes back to collect it, leaves it behind him, but challenged quite easily. Well, that's never a foul, man. It was like 1 each at 6 minutes, and then I don't really remember any clear-cut chances since that point. Greg Taylor gets the ball, looking for someone to be available. To Gigamakis. Oh, he gets fouled, but Willie Collum, as usual, not going to call anything that happens on the Celtic side. Long ball in. Joe Hart collects comfortably there, even though I might have been shiting myself. Tom Rogic now pushing up. It's a great through ball there to Maeda, but Colson there is just a little bit quicker. That's a foul, man. That was a needless foul too. This is getting a bit sketch now. Takes the free kick there. That one could be a bit dodge. Goes out a bit wide now. Going to be a Celtic throw in their half. I don't mind playing Hearts. Like when I lived in Edinburgh for uni, I had quite a few Hearts fans. But I used to live on the road parallel to Easter Road, Leith Walk. Ball comes out there now. Long ball through. Maida gets it. Awful. Oh, he got some first touch through. Oh! Oh my god, how have we not scored there? How have we not scored there? That is nuts. Oh my god, I cannot believe that. Where do I think Dundee United will finish? You've got to look at Motherwell rather than where else you're going to go for. So I think Motherwell might be in a bit of a run because they seem to be playing well but not getting the full results that they should. I know you shouldn't really look at other teams around you and concentrate yourself, but from someone sitting back, I'd be more concerned about how they're doing. It's in your hands, of course, but some of the fixtures you have are going to be a bit tougher. Because I think Motherwell are going to be playing with a bit more momentum. And I think you've got to play 2 tougher away games as well. But I'd be looking to see if the Motherwell game's a home game. I'm not 100% sure. But if you do, you could easily finish 4th. I think third's way too far away. Hearts are, 14 points clear? Something like that. Taylor looking for a position here, but he's getting absolutely marched out of it. Jota now with a corner. We will take this all day long if it goes in. 37 minutes. It looks a bit heavy. Yeah, it looked a bit too wide. Hatate collects it though. Pass it back out there to McGregor. Sees Rogic over to Jota looking for another cross in. Not many defenders have stayed up though. They're going to have to do a whip round, I think. Corridor of uncertainty. Oh! He's fuming. I think that's his first shot and he just skimmed the bar, or was that very wide? Oh, it was close-ish. Can you still get relegated in the split? Man, that won't happen. You would need Ross County to win by like 15 goals and you to like lose by 15 goals. I think you're fine. I think you're fine. In fact, no, I don't even think... You're in the top half now because this is the split. It's 32. Or is it 33, the split? I can't remember. I need to do math in my head, and that's not happening right now. But I think you're safe. Don't worry. You'd have some unbelievable result. I wouldn't say impossible, but I think it actually is, though. The split is now. Let me just double check my records here. Yeah, you got one more game. You would need, like, an insane amount. It's 33 games the splits at. So you would need some insane result. Like, you would have to lose by 15 and they would have to win by like 15. The goal difference is insane. Might not exactly be 30, but you know what I mean. It's ridiculous. I'd say there's less chance like of that happening than the league getting won by Leicester, and that was also amazing. Go on, made it. That's Callum McGregor takes out. To be fair, the last 5-10 minutes now has all been Celtic. They've definitely come into the game a lot more. Rangers under the cuff here, and Ibrox. Ball goes come down wide there. Maybe I'm just about to eat my words. Ryan Jack collects it. Do I think St Johnstone will get relegated? That would be so weird after winning a double to get relegated, but I still just see Dundee. Like, I don't see the other team getting it. I think maybe St Johnstone would have to be very unlucky in their playoff match. Is where I think things would go there. It would all be down to their playoff match. Who got a yellow card there? Jesus, Lundstrom. That is sketch. How many teams can get relegated? It's a maximum of 2. One's automatically, and one plays a playoff versus the promotion from the league before. Big cross in there from Jota. Very bad cross. Yes! Come on! Just before half time, get it in there! After starting so tragically bad, we come back to win the half as well. Get in there! That was the first worst opening minutes I've ever seen Celtic play in my life, especially against Rangers. And we come back now to win the half as well. Oh my god, what a shambles. There's like 4 players on the ground there as well, and he still gets it through. Oh, Al McGregor's had a howler there. Why doesn't he get his leg up? Come on! Celtic have come back to be far better in this squad, or this half. Whew. 2-1 Celtic. Come on! I can't believe... honestly, after the first opening minutes there, I thought we were absolutely stuffed. But since about the half-hour mark, Rangers have really done nothing to threaten with. Yeah, I reckon Dundee is going to get... But I think St Johnstone would probably stay up, though. Depending, obviously... It's in a playoff match, you never know what can happen. Like, St Johnstone could easily be in that playoff match. Or sorry, you don't know like what would happen in that playoff match. Who's second in the championship? League One even. Wow, it could be anyone really. Erdonians possibly. That is the championship. I'm looking at the wrong one. Cross in there. Rogic collects it, takes it out. Scottish Championship. Yeah, it looks like Kilmarnock's going to come automatically straight back up. Don't really see it any other way. And probably Arbroath. I don't see Inverness gathering that many points. Was it 7 points you need to get? Don't see that happening. So I think it really depends on how well Arbroath's playing. If Arbroath come up, I think they're going to be a yo-yo. They're going to be an up and down. Hope not, though. Like, I remember there was a funny thing on Sky Sports News a couple of years. Right, we take that 2-1 half time. Aaron Ramsey coming off smiling because he knows he's a bit of a dark horse there. Fuming. Let me drink your tears there, pal. Oh, what a result. I don't see Arbroath doing well. Like, I would like to see them do well just because it would be funny and see like Ross County or that go back down, but I don't see that happening. Arbroath are probably going to go right back down. Right, I'm going to go get more beer. I'll be back. Be back in about 5-10 minutes. Oh, yeah, I'm going to restart this clock now for second half because last time I absolutely chucked it. Rightio. If Arbroath get, I heard there's players that have part-time jobs at Arbroath. Probably, I wouldn't even say it'd be their full-time job, to be honest. A lot of them. Just listening to Chris Boyd being unhappy. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. We take that one all day long. Just watching these goals back now, absolutely brilliant. Callum McGregor doing everything. The fact Carter Vickers gets that away when there's like that many players on the ball. What does 28 days to go mean? Oh, that's until I made a sub target a while ago to get to 1800. But I'm not really expecting to make that. I expected a lot more from the Scotland-Ukraine game if it was to go ahead. But that game obviously didn't go ahead. Because I'm only doing football streams these days. I'm not doing anything else. So probably might start streaming more different matches as well. Unfortunately, I won't be here for the Celtic Rangers game to stream that in the semi-final because I'll be in Birmingham for a concert. But I'll be trying to get around it. Chris Boyd looking fuming, man. Lovely stuff. Right, I'm in this second half. I am expecting a far stronger Rangers to come out because they are going to have the heads ripped off them there from Giovanni. Whereas Celtic, I think they need to keep their heads straight. They bounce back well. They've got the crowd, but they got a crowd away from them now. They've got to go for it. Going for bowling for Suitmate. Right, not listening to the adverts. Yeah, I think after the first 5 minutes of that game, Celtic definitely came into it, which is probably very obvious to say, but it was a very middleish game until about the 30th minute when Celtic put the foot on the pedal there and started to put a lot more pressure on Rangers, and they just really couldn't cope. On the basis of what I've seen so far, it's quite weird to say, but this could be Alan McGregor's final year. He just doesn't look switched on enough. His reactions aren't there. He made some good saves in Europa and stuff, but I don't think he's going to be Rangers' first choice keeper going on any longer. He just doesn't quite make much sense. They might have to improve in that area. And there's a couple of players I don't think they're going to keep Aaron Ramsey. He'll be going back somewhere, and someone will want to buy him. But apart from the goal, I've not really seen Aaron Ramsey in the game, which is all the Rangers fans in the world are going to be, oh, he was amazing, he scored the first goal, blah, 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 blah. But other than the goal, right, he kicked the ball in the net from where he was standing. Hardest thing to do in football, granted, but he's not been there for a lot of the passes. I don't think he's made a tackle. Has he made much difference to the game? I don't think so. Tavernier's lost the ball quite a bit. Aribo, I'd say, has been their best player. He's kept the ball up high. He's been putting pressure on Celtic where he needs to be. But other than that, I don't really see much happening. What was it like seeing Scotland in the World Cup? Man, I was only about 6, so I don't really remember it. I remember watching the Scotland versus Brazil game, but I didn't watch the other two. I think they were late on in the day, or I was at school or something like that. But I remember watching Scotland versus Brazil, and that was, well, we lost 3-2, but we went ahead, so got to enjoy that. But I've never really seen them in a tournament myself. Not at an age where I liked football anyway. So whenever it comes to that, I'll be watching that religiously if we beat Ukraine and Wales. My predictions are I don't think we'll play Ukraine. I think they will have to step back because as much as there's peace talks going on at the minute, I think at this point in time it's just too soon. And it will just be through. I don't see the Ukraine being able to go for it. But playing Wales in Cardiff could be a benefit to us because if you look at the amount of times we've been doing very well on the road, a Denmark game aside, like England couldn't beat us away when we played in Wembley. We beat Austria away in an important match and we drew with them in a not important match. We done well at the Faroe Islands. We done well against Israel. So I do see us doing pretty well against Wales in the Millennium Stadium. Not even that, you've basically got the entirety of Scotland invading Wales during that match. So it'll be a completely different atmosphere as well. You'll probably hear them outside the stadiums all chanting, watching on their phones. Obviously there's going to be more Welsh fans, but the ones that are lucky enough to get in there for the game is going to be incredible. And that's how I do see Scotland possibly winning. Because I think if we were to put all three teams to play each other home and away against each other, even if Ukraine game does go ahead, I do see Scotland coming out on top. It's the problem of like they do have Gareth Bale, and Gareth Bale is by far the best player across all of them, as much as he is the biggest diving lunatic in the world. After what he done in 2012 when he dived against us to get us out of the World Cup spot or Euro spot, whatever qualifier it was. I'm not still bitter about that. There's Aaron Hickey, right? I don't really know, to be honest. I think he's a good player, but I haven't seen him perform enough to really have a big opinion of him. Like, he played well the other day when he came on, but he wasn't the best player on the pitch. But I'd like to see him get a good few more minutes. But you need to remember, Scotland's next game together is going to be the biggest game that we've played in 20 years, apart from possibly the Serbia game. If we end up just going straight through to Wales, it will be the biggest game we've played in 20 years, if not more. Like this game might actually be one of the biggest games Scotland have ever played because we were used to playing World Cups for so long, but now that we've been out it for so long, this is the one that will be the biggest. No matter what the result, I'm proud of what they've done, but I don't think Aaron Hickey gets into that starting 11 unless something drastic happens. I don't see it. I don't really have a starting 11 currently for that squad. I would have had one for against Ukraine if that game went ahead, but I don't see Scotland having a full starting 11 selected yet because there's still the end of the season to go. There's injuries that can happen. Some players can come out the woodwork and play an absolute blinder if Scotland end up playing Ukraine. But we'll find out because we'll have the Nations League games as well. But I see there'll be a lot more people fighting for places during the Nations League because we're not going to take that one as seriously as the qualifier. Because if you remember when we played Serbia, we still had 2 Nations League games to go and we absolutely bottled them because we were just living in cloud 9, which I didn't care. Like, to be honest, I think most people would say they would sacrifice the Nations League to win promotion to the Euros. But we'll see. Aaron Hickey could get into the squad, but I don't see, like, it would have to be a drastic event to change it. Like, we'd have to score like 3 hat-tricks in a row or something to even be considered, or make a lot of challenges because he's in that position where he can play multiple positions. I think he might make the squad, but not the starting 11. Right, ready to start again. I do. I think Rangers will beat Braga. And fair enough to them. Joe Hart getting stuff launched at him from the Rangers fans. Rangers fans throwing glass on the stage or the pitch. Well, not seen that happen at Ibrox before, have we? Aaron Ramsey and Hart having a good chin wag there. Glass thrown on the pitch. Not sure if it was a bottle or like a pint glass or something. Oh, a bottle. Yeah, fuck that. Man, Rangers fans, like, what are you doing? This is your own stadium, like. This is your home game and you're throwing glass in the pitch. What the hell, like? Broken bottle. Broken bottle. That's a shocker, man. This is your own stadium and you're throwing glass bottles in it. Should be ashamed, man. It's embarrassing and cringe. Like, you're losing a game because you've not been performing. It's like, imagine their own player goes in for a sliding tackle and cuts his leg open. Like, imagine that, right? Roof comes through to tap the ball in, and a broken glass bottle's there. He cuts his entire leg open. That's his season ruined. Like, Rangers fans should be ashamed of themselves. Like, Rangers fans are booing the delay. Oh my god, take a back seat. Like, you love Ali McCoy through and through, and I like the guy too, and even he's taking a mick at his. Yous are shocking fans. You can't believe throwing glass in your own stadium. I've watched every episode of Still Game at least 10 times. Love it. Absolutely love it. Right. Ready to kick off now. Second half. That timer work? It did. Right, Rangers have to make a big comeback now. A Celtic throw high up their side of the pitch. Winston. Easily Winston. Also love Navid. He's also absolutely hilarious. You know what? I can't actually think there's one of the ones I don't like. I don't think there's a bad character in Still Game. Alright, so that's a weird stat. Rangers have won 21 points from being behind positions. Hopefully today is not one of them days. Who's your favourite still game character, Findlay? Oh, that was poor. Connor Goldson there, that was dirty. Methadone Mick. He's a new character. He's brilliant though. When he gets the teeth, man, I was howling my eyes out. Like, he is amazing. Fun fact for you, I think it was Joe Hart just collects there easy. Erin Cuthbert, the Scottish girl that plays for Chelsea and the Scottish women's team, she went on a date with Methadone Mick. I saw that on the Scotland national team YouTube channel. I think it's Chelsea she plays for. If you do know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it is Chelsea. Rangers getting a bit of possession here. Celtic win it back comfortably. A big long ball now for Maeda, but he's not got the legs to catch up for Goldson, but it rolls out anyway. Throw into Rangers high up. Favourite still game episode? The one that made me laugh the most, probably. Leave that one with me. I need to think. Oh, when Winston wins his big accumulator. And he comes in. You must be shiting yourself. That's a good episode. Rangers in a little bit of pressure now coming through. Misses the ball, but and comes Kurt Vickers, takes it. Not really sure. So Bassey has it with a big cross in there from Kent. Cleared well from Carter Vickers. Rogic dribbling past people, gets dispossessed. Rangers have possession back, but they're back in their own half, and they've had to give it to Alan McGregor because of the pressure. Ryan Jack nearly scuffed it there. Tavernier getting pressure on from them. Ryan Jack collects the ball. Maeda comes in there very cleanly. Greg Taylor picks it up there, goes for a great pass through to Rogic, has an awful first touch. Ramsey finally has the ball again, tries to make a 1-2. Ryan Kent to Ryan Jack. Tavernier crosses it in. Easy clearance there from Celtic. Aribo brings it down with an amazing first touch, to be fair to him. Bassey crosses it in. Cal McGregor picks it up. Aribo again collects with a great first touch. Tavernier dinks it. Offside though. Tries to backheel it if the scenes of the Arsenal versus Tottenham or Everton game, sorry. Great call there by the linesman. The speed that was going at too. It wasn't going to be a goal anyway, it was clear off the line. Hart going for a big long kick here. Goldson just got absolutely levelled somebody. Get that ball out there, Hatate. There you go. Oh, that was an awful pass there from Juranovic. He's not really had the best of games. Maybe they should bring on Ralston. Hatate comes there and clears it. Was marking the man he should have been picking up there by Juranovic. The nursing him. That's one of the new episodes. Was that that's the second last season or last season? And they were basically put in prison. Great challenge there from Greg Taylor. What a tackle. Rogic now pushing forward there, shrubbing off Tavernier. Or Goldson, sorry. Oh, it took a deflection. Oh. Greg Taylor made an unbelievable tackle there. Aribo coming down here the right hand side. and picked up there from Starfelt and knocks it out there for a throw. Well, as predicted, Rangers are coming out here a bit stronger. But Greg Taylor, man, unbelievable. He knew exactly where to go as well. Shut it, Tadger. Oh, I know. What did I say was my favourite episode? The Thingway episode. That's not it. It's Big One. Whenever they get the guy from Big Ennis comes down from wherever it was, Elgin, and he gets rid of all the Neds. That's a great episode. What a ball. If Maida can get there. Oh, he does. Looking for somebody. The fact that ball stayed on the pitch there was unreal. Jota now collects it. Maida's got some legs in him, doesn't he? He gets it there, and then we've got possession back at the halfway line. Hatate, Taylor, back and forth, back and forth. Hatate pushing back a bit. Carter Vickers. Just hold the ball. They've got to come to you. Starfelt got it now. Don't like it. It's so cringe. It just tries to be funny when it isn't the funniest thing ever. But it thinks it is, which is what makes it worse. Ryan Jack has the ball now. Or the Goldson, I think. Or a Tavernier. Not sure who that is. It's too far away in my screen. Connor Goldson now. Because it tries to be funny. Which doesn't make a comedy show. It's basically mummy comedy, if you want to say it as that way, where it's just like not smart enough to be good comedy. Alan McGregor here. Out to Ryan Jack. That's absolutely insane. All you can hear is the Celtic fans, 700 of them, being louder than the 55,000 Rangers fans. Bassey's got it here. Pass it out to Ryan Kent. Miles off, man. Did they? I didn't even know, man. I was not paying attention. Commentators are right. Hatate looks absolutely knackered. Rangers keeping possession here, but nothing really coming from it. Starfelt wins the header there. Yakimakis has it. Oh, he gets dispossessed. Wins it back. Gets dispossessed. Wins it back. Gets dispossessed. Ryan Jack clears it. Now got possession. He doesn't know where to go. The Celtic aren't applying enough pressure there in a dangerous area, but they intercepted it well high up the pitch. Carter Vickers gets it. Callum McGregor now passing it out wide. Needs someone to make himself available though. Pass it out wide now to Taylor. Out to Cal McGregor. Back out wide there to Rogic, who's going to give it to Jota. Get the cross in. Oh, he get absolutely muscled off it. Taylor hoofs it off there for Ryan Jack. Going to be a Celtic throw high up. I wouldn't say it would be. It's not a funny show. Was it like one of them things, it was like a movie but like recorded in front of a live studio audience, or was it just a... What a ball there from Giakoumakis. That's not a foul though, he fell. Gonna be a corner though. I love the in-betweeners. I think the in-betweeners is absolutely hilarious. I think Ali's a bit biased there. You can't give a free kick to a guy that's already been fouled. It wasn't filmed in front of a live studio. It was just in case it was, because like it's like the Still Game live show. Jota here with a corner kick. Oh, he's just had stuff thrown at him. These Rangers fans are a disgrace. Carter Vickers knocks it back in there. Header forward, but Connor Goldson picks it up, knocks it back there. Al McGregor. These Rangers fans should be ashamed of themselves. They're in their home stadium and they're throwing the stuff. Big long ball there from Lundstrom. Quite a bit. You were here the other day when we had that Rangers fan in, but I was trying to be civil. But he was getting disproven at absolutely every single corner when he was commentating on a lot of the stuff that just should not exist. Like defending the EDL. The EDL are the most undefensible people ever, apart from possibly the Nazis. But, well, wouldn't surprise me. Great ball there. Jota collects it. He's on the other side now. He's on the good switch. Looking for someone to be available. Rangers are sort of standing still, but so are Celtic. No one's making any runs. Back to Carter Vickers. You can look out wide there. Juranovic is out there wide. Back to Rogic. Come on, do something special. You're about to be subbed off. Go for a mental dribble. So you left that too easy. Ball got back there. Greg Taylor's got it. That's a foul. Wow. It came through behind him. Ryan Kent picks up the ball. Very high up in the Celtic side. Carter Vickers is just keeping an eye on him. Marking him very well. Marks the follow through there. Ryan Jack goes back there. But now Ryan Kent's completely free. 2 men on the one was a big mistake there. Great block there from, I think, Juranovic. Jota now ready to take on Goldson. But no one's free. Great through ball there. Keep going. Look through. Gienak. Oh my god. Celtic's just not looking where they should be passing the ball here. Ryan Kent coming forward now. Very out wide. Never a handball. You already knew they were calling for a handball there when it bounced off his chest. His hands were by his side. You couldn't give it that. Arsenal. That's my favourite Premier League side. As much as Aaron Ramsey playing for them. Scumbag. Going to be a Rangers throw in the middle of Celtic's half. Right, we need some fresh legs on. Was that a handball? Might have been. Might be. Might have been a penalty. Did hit his chest though. His arm was in a natural position. Man United since 2012, so when they started to get bad, at least you're honest. I became an Arsenal fan in 2007 when I went to Ireland and it was like my family's team. Right, O'Reilly's coming on. That's class. He's got some amount of stamina, so I can see him running all day. And near Beaton as well. Getting the Canadian on. Oh, that's a bit dodge. Rangers here taking a throw in from the same position for the second time. Lundstrom gets it, does a good turn. Keeps it in possession. Celtic definitely had a little bit of the oof open it. Apples. But orange juice. The fruit and apple, but I hate apple juice. Prefer oranges. I am a weirdo. But I accept that. Back there, Joe Hart. Big hoof up the pitch now. You an Apple man? You know, Android or Apple? There's a debate and a half. Near Beaton collects it back there. Great challenge there, O'Reilly to Callum McGregor, and out there to Greg Taylor. Over to Jota. Getting his arm pulled there and shirt pulled. Oh, Jota, you are superb, pal. He's about twice the size and you just made him sent him for a hot dog there. Go out wide there to Matty O'Reilly. He gets the cross in, just a bit too far, but Jota's first touch is sublime. Takes it down, looking for someone available. Tavernier absolutely gets himself in the way though, makes a good block. Ryan Jack pushing forward there. Greg Taylor tries to tackle, but it gets absolutely shrugged off. Giacomakis gets a yellow card. Yeah. It's a good challenge. Like, it's tactical yellow. There are more wheels. Definitely more wheels. Unless you are the weirdo that starts to count like some sort of cells in your body as doors. Because there's something to do. So 2 yellow cards there for Celtic. Giacomakis, I can't even pronounce him. Giacomakis, however you pronounce it. And Carter Vickers as well on roof. Scott Arfield and... You say there's more wheels? Yeah, I agree. There are more wheels, but the doors argument, if you come to like cells in your body, it's completely different. Well, Ryan Jack's off now for Scott Arfield, and that could be a big difference for Celtic. They tried to take out the halfway line, but it was near enough their box. Tavernier goes in for a cross. Big hoof away there from Jota. Yeah, that's 4 subs made there in the last 10 minutes or so, 5 minutes or so. Celtic brought the centre back. Rangers are definitely going to be the more attacking team the last 25 minutes, which you would expect from being behind. It just really depends. Can Celtic hold on? Goldson, a big hoof down here to the right hand side. Tavernier takes it down with a great first touch, to be fair. Cross in, nobody. Absolute shocker. Lundstrom cross it straight at Joe Hart, but not going to lie, made me a little bit shaky. Right on target there. Get that ball through to Maeda. He's had pace for him all day. He fell. Oh, he got that away well. Taking down. Get the pass going quick. He slowed it down a bit too much. Riley takes it. Takes it down again. Still keeps possession, surprisingly. Back over there to Juranovic. Looking for some free space. No one's really making a run. They're sort of being flat-footed here. The flat-footedness caught up to us. Now they've got the ball back. Oh, that'll be reviewed, won't it? That was a poor pass. There's a bit of the daggers coming out now. It's getting a bit shaky now. Carter Vickers coming forward there. Celtic regain possession at the halfway line. Over to O'Reilly. Awful pass though to nobody. Now they're on a bit of a... Oh, that's a good back heel. Keeps possession. Oh. Come on. Yes. Greg Taylor's been phenomenal today. They're not going to get up for you, mate. You need to stand up. Tavernier gets the whip in. Another cross. Get rid of the bloody ball. Blocked again. Honestly, Greg Taylor has had a blinder today. Rangers have got all the ball here in the pressure, and I can't even do... Oh, man, that's an understatement. I'd be fuming. Fuming. I'd be opening the bottle of whiskey and joining Neil. Get ball back. Celtic have been defending this game with their lives and fully deserve to be ahead still. McCarthy coming on. Or Ralston, sorry. Anthony Ralston, some player. Different positions. One's right back, one's left back. But like, if you in their preferred positions, Ralston has been injured for quite some time though. But I can't say Greg Taylor's had a bad game today. He's been man of the match so far. No doubt. Like, Greg Taylor's been man of the match in the first 70 minutes anyway. That's why he got a call up for Scotland recently. That's shocking from Tavernier. He is so overrated, isn't he? He has good stats, but cannot perform well. Definitely took the sting out of the game there with that sub. He was alright. I don't think he does it well on the national level, to be honest. But when you look at who's around him in terms of Tierney and Robertson also competing for that position, Greg Taylor then has to play right back. And he's got to also compete against Nathan Patterson and Stephen O'Donnell, who are a bit better than him as right back. So, like, he's a bit of an unfortunate situation with who his competition is. But at Celtic, like, he's had a really good game today. Really good game today. It's going to take something to change my mind for him not to be man of the match. Beaton dribbling past Tavernier again. First touch there down by Gigamakis. Over who made it. Takes it forward. First touch there. Takes it out there for a Rangers throat. Oh, it's poor. Oh! I don't know if he got the ball there. Seen a bit dodge. They're going for a big cross here. Oh, his own player took it away, I think. Tavernier takes it out. Who touched that? Celtic. Oh, he just came on as well. Ali is great on commentating, to be fair. David Turnbull doing his stretches now. You don't say good save. I think you're still ahead of me on time. Ryan Kent looking for it. Great clearance. Cross in there. Arfield. That is a good save. What are you waving your fingers at? Like, he's not going to get it wrong. Oh, he's not just outside. He's a good bit off. Good couple of yards. Alright, Joe Hart's been very, like, he may as well be writing a book about this game. Cal McGregor's been a great leader this game. He's been, like, he was the one that got us the first goal. He's been driving us very, like, in the midfield whenever we're behind or lost the ball. He's been good. He's not been amazing, but he's been good. There's definitely like argument to be made about who's been the best player, who's been the worst player, but Yeah, I think the Jota sub makes sense because I don't remember him. He's been in a couple of positions that have been all right, but not. He's not had the best game ever. Like they've sort of shut him down, which was sort of their job. But David Turnbull coming on now. Wow, so unfair on O'Reilly coming back. But good to see David Turnbull back in. He's been injured for some time, so he's getting what 15 odd, maybe 20 minutes, depending on extra time. Ryan Jack probably be. I wouldn't say their best player, but he's not been their worst player. He's just been there. Like him and Ramsey have just been like they've done what they've had to do. They made a couple of challenges, but Ryan Jack was a dirty get there, pushing Giacomakis in the face. That's a great ball. Oh, he just missed. Oh, that would have been some sub, man. Oh, that was a poor shot. Poor shot. Yeah, Ryan Jack's just been not. He's been all right. I don't expect him to play 90 minutes. He doesn't have the stamina. Going to be a Rangers corner now. He's going for a big cross in here from Tavernier. Miles off everyone. Definitely. Like, it's not even a question. You don't see Celtic fans throwing glass in their own stadium. Great clearance there. That was unbelievable. How do you even get that angle from that position? Ah, David. You're better than that, David. Oh, I've nearly lost it in the back there. Celtic keeping the pressure on. Arfield got it now, but going in the wrong direction. Gets it out wide to Tavernier. Let it out. Gonna be a Celtic throw. 7-8 minutes to go. Say about 15 minutes left. They're going. They should be depressed. They should be ashamed of themselves. Like, even in this game alone, they were throwing glass in their own stadium. Like, they're disgusting. Joe Hart collects that. Out wide here. Oh, they look depressed. You're right, I've just seen that bit now. They should be, though. Oh, Juranovic nearly gets through there, but it takes down there. Cal McGregor collects it. Giacomakis. Here, Beaton gets it now. Carter Vickers. He's getting pressure put on him. He's starting inviting pressure as if he's waiting for a through ball to come through. Oh, shocking, boys. This is getting a bit nervy now. Oh, Goldson had an absolute howler there. Maida gets it. Great pass there. Keep the ball, though. You don't have to be silly here. Another goal would be great, but you don't need it. A win's more important. That's a great ball, though. Go on. Oh, what a save! What a save! That's the best save I've ever seen in Scottish football. That's an unbelievable play. Oh my god, that save is unbelievable. Oh, they're coming out well. Slows it down there, but Rangers still got possession going forward here. Lundstrom going for it. Good challenge there. Yeah. Easy yellow. Take it, man. Take it. Yeah. No arguments. I hope that doesn't come back to bite us not converting that. Oh, yeah, 100%, mate. Goldson pushing forward there, took Maida there for a hot dog. Is there any chest in the box for Celtic as Rangers fans are claiming for a handball? That's going nowhere, pal. Right, Aribo's got it out wide here. It's a good cross. Get rid! Oh, Jesus, Callum McGregor, you done well there. Holding things down. Get rid! Yes! Get rid again. No, that was stupid. That was stupid. I don't like this. Not gonna lie, that was squeaky bum time. Yeah, man, so do I. I'm really looking forward to it tonight. Some Rangers fans leaving already. Rangers are going for it now and it's getting a bit scary. Cal McGregor gets it forward. Turnbull gets it now. Didn't realise his hair got so dark recently. I thought it was blonde. Oh. Maida keep the pressure on. Back to McGregor. Oh, big header there from Carter Vickers. Lovely. Ball's going about here. Oh dear. Aribo. Sakala's got it. Oh no. Tavernier's got it. Crossing. Useless ball. Thank you. Aribo collects the clearance. Goldson over Aribo. Oh man, shut up. Please just. Oh, the space he's got there. Useless ball again. Thank you. Right, another cross coming in. Oh, big cross coming in. Useless ball. Out there for a Rangers corner. Oh, this is getting nervy. Well, it's like Petr Cech, isn't it? You had to keep it on for a long time. Jesus Christ. The referee having to pull the Rangers players off. This is just a comedy act at this stage, like. Yes, big clearance. Big clearance, big clearance. Quick Rangers throw. Ball come back in, delivered. Going out there for another Rangers throw. I'm not going to lie, guys. I am shite myself. Come on. Easy yellow. Yellow. Yep. Yeah, I think you're 30 seconds ahead of me. So, another free kick in. Oh, Rangers get it back here, 3-on-1. Bassey gets it clearance. They don't really know what to do. Rangers keeping the pressure on here very well. Harry Arfield out there quite wide. Tavernier's in the middle of the pitch, but it was put a bit wide for him. Gives Celtic a chance to regain their possession and position. Kept a let going out there. Oh, that ball went right at the wrong person. Yes, Joe Hart collects. Come on. No, draw's fine. My phone's going off, and you've said that, which means I think they score, so I'm shite myself now. Because you're just ahead of me. Right, 1 minute left of normal time. I'm not going to be looking at chat, just so you know, Findlay. Goldson gets it out wide. Oh, ball gets cleared. Going to be a Rangers throw high up the pitch. They're keeping the pressure on. Lundstrom's got it now. Out there to Tavernier. Or sorry, Ryan Kent. Big cross coming in. Oh, missed off target. Going to be a Celtic goal kick in the 90th minute. I can't sit still. I can't sit still. I'm shiting myself. 5 added minutes. I spotted you say that. Imagine if that Colombian player played today. Morelos. Nah. He's only scored 1 goal. He's not that good. Jeez, Tavernier going forward now. He's playing every position on the pitch. Handball there. That was a handball. It's probably going to be about 2 o'clock by the time this game ends. Yep. But also Celtic have beat them on the bounce. We just perform better in Scotland rather than Europe. You need to remember, we did beat Barcelona. We did beat drew with Man City home and away when they were at their peak. Right. Rangers going forward now. Goldson with a sliced kick there, but it was picked up well from Sakava. I really can't pronounce his name properly. Going forward, Tavernier passing out wide. Big long cross in there. Oh yes, Callum McGregor. Yeah, that's correct. Keep the pressure on. Rangers are literally knocking at the door here. Celtic are defending unbelievably though. They're inviting the pressure and dealing with it. Carter Vickers, I don't think he's going to lose that header. Ralston had more time there than I thought. He probably thought he did. Look at all the miserable Rangers fans. Lundstrom's got it now. Cross in. McGregor gets rid of it. Another headed on. He's hoofed it as hard as he can. It's going to be an offside. They're always offside because they can't control themselves. That's the best thing about it. Right. Them 700 Celtic fans are unbelievable. I don't know what your cousin's dad did, but I'll take that as a good acronym. Or a good, metaphor. Great challenge there. Maida gets it back over there, pass it out wide. Beaton goes forward. Right, Callum McGregor, look for Maida. Is that in? It is, but Lundstrom picks it up. 1 minute left of extra time. Big hoof up. Oh, he passed it out to Maida, be fine. You get another 30 odd seconds plus the injury bits. Ryan Kent going forward there. Great challenge. Oh my god, he's absolutely right. Beaton has been an absolute hero since he came on. Keep pushing forward, man. Get him behind you. That's a foul. But it's Willie Collum. Knocked out there. Going to be a Rangers throw. Full time's up. Whistle can go any minute now. Come on! Get in there! Hail, hail. Come on. A big 6-pointer there. Fantastic stuff. Oh, you love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. No bother, Findlay. Absolutely fantastic. We take them all day long. Oh, we love it. We absolutely love it. They are miserable. They're through glass in their own stadium. They done everything wrong. And we should have been 3-1, apart from Alan McGregor had a wonder save there as well. Yeah, I will BRB and then we'll be back for the after party. We absolutely love that. Oh, we love that. Yeah, indeed. Champions League football. There could be bloody 2 teams for me in there, Arsenal and them. You've got to love that result. They just weren't good enough today, unfortunately. And we came through. Absolutely loved it. Oh, look at Chris Boyd. He's fuming. He's fuming. Oh, you love seeing him just angry. Oh, you love seeing him just being miserable, don't you? He's going to be seething. Oh, you love to see him fuming. Oh, you absolutely love it. Hang on. Where's my thing here? 1 minute duration now. So yeah, if you have just joined, the thing is now subscriber for 1 minute, so we don't have all the Rangers fans coming in and chanting shite. We fully deserved that. So yeah, we're leaving it on there for 1 minute, so we don't have all the Rangers fans coming in giving grief. Oh, he was a fantastic leader today. Fantastic leader. He absolutely just proved why he should be like... It's so strange, right? Because Scotland have about maybe 4 really good captains. Like Kieran Tierney's the future captain of Arsenal. Robertson doesn't even captain Liverpool after Henderson, but he's a phenomenal captain for Scotland. John McGinn, unbelievable vice captain. Callum McGregor doing it as well. Like, it's so weird to see so many great leaders for Scotland, and it's just an absolute privilege to be a part of it, like, for everything they do. Oh, absolutely fantastic stuff. Will we get some of the tunes going now? Probably need to play some copyright stuff, but you know what? If I get copyright strike, I don't care. I'll be on the wrong headset, so I'm going to have to put both headsets on. I'll try and put it on really, really quiet so I don't get copyright striked. And I'll kind of keep talking as much as I can so it keeps going over it. Oh, absolutely unbelievable. I cannot believe how well it does. Wait, that's what we want there. The Fenian record player with lyrics. Oh, you absolutely love that result. Love it. Beating them in Ibrox. Fantastic stuff. 6 points clear. We're going to be absolutely loving life now. Oh, thank God for that, man. I don't really know. Like, a lot of players with broken nose sort of go on for quite some time before they actually are able to take their mask off. There's a couple of players in the Premier League that've had that as well. Like, even Petr Cech wore his for ages. I can't even remember who had it in the Premier League that had to wear it. They had to wear theirs for ages as well. Oh, that's basically cemented Champions League football next year for Celtic, which is great. Oh, what a game, man. Fully deserved it as well. I'm just waiting to hear Chris Boyd's analogy of the game here, and then I'll be absolutely loving life, because just to see him miserable is great. Throwing glass in their own stadium, like, they deserve to be sickened. Absolutely deserve to be sickened. Oh, you love it. Rudiger for Chelsea? Nah, no chance. I think he's going to Real Madrid for sure. Sorry, I'm just replying to messages on my phone. No chance. That is unbelievable. We're about to listen now to Chris Boyd be fuming, and that makes everyone happy just to see him raging. But what a result today for Celtic. Like, that first 5 minutes, I was bricking it. Like, they were poor. Like, Celtic were really, really shambolic at the back. The Ibrox crowd really got to them. But then they realised, hang on, they're shite and we're better. So we beat them. And that's how life works. Love it. Absolutely love it. Looking at the stats here, like, yeah, they were the dominant team in terms of, like, they were chasing the game, but we defended exactly how we defended the last time. Neil Lennon was good as Celtic manager in the early 2000 teens, or whatever the term for that generation would be, but when he came back, I wasn't open for it. But I also don't think that Brendan Rodgers should have left when he did. Like, he had 3 months left. The Leicester job would have still been exactly where it was for him. So I think he left and it was a bit of a dick move. But Steven Gerrard left Rangers in a bit of a dick move too, because the Villa job would have been there for him at this time coming up to the New Year's, or sorry, the end of the season as well. Carter Vickers had a blinder today, but I also think Greg Taylor deserves a shout out. He made some ridiculous interceptions and clearances today and then went down at the right time. Celtic fully deserved it. Carter Vickers now doing his interview there, saying he's actually lucky he got that goal, but he played a blinder today. Got the goal, got so many clearances in the headers, like, he fully dominated that back line as well. I've actually never really heard him give this much description before, and it's quite good to see. Oh, it's so good to see them miserable. Please just show me Chris Boyd. Just show me him raging, man. Ah, there he is. Fuming. Fuming. Yeah. Oh, what a game. What a game for Celtic today. 6 points clear. They might have won the Champions League spot for us. What is your thoughts on Brendan Rodgers? Oh man, don't even get me started. Brendan Rodgers was about to become, like, if he left at the end of the season after winning a quadruple treble, it would have been one of the best things ever, and he would have probably had a statue. Maybe not that far, but he would have been an absolute club legend. But leaving when he did, in the way he did, was the most disgusting part. Chris Boyd, I used to play for Rangers. He's on the panel now. He's the guy in the far left there, twitching and angry. He can't keep himself still. He's fidgeting there with his thumb. He's fuming. He is raging, man. Chris Boyd is fuming. He's so angry, and it just makes me feel so good. It's a bit of a weird situation. I love just seeing him miserable. James McFadden sat beside him. He's like, aye, shut up. He's just going for it, man. He can't keep himself sitting still. That's going to be Celtic's title. Absolutely love this. That first goal, though, was a joke. Like, it was so good. Like, Rangers, like, that goal was brilliant by Rangers. Janovic caught with his pants down, straight forward there. Ryan Kent, perfect pass there to Ramsey. It was a good goal. I said it, if you rewind the stream when it happened, I couldn't deny them that. It was a great goal. But from that point, they were tragic. Like, they were really, really poor. Celtic just came through and dominated the game. Al McGregor's performance, right, apart from the wonder save to stop it being 3-1, apart from that, I thought it was a bit poor. Like, his Distribution wasn't great. His reflexes were a bit poor. But then, for all of a sudden, he made one of the best saves I've ever seen in Scottish football. So I'd give him a good game today. Even though he did concede two, I'd still give him a good game because he was the difference. It wasn't 3 or 4. Whereas Joe Hart was quiet. He did make a really good low diving save. But the Alan McGregor one was top notch. Far, far superior. Yeah, that Hatate shot, and Rogic was just right on time. Knew exactly what to do. Just keep the ball low and into the ground low, so it would bounce up high. Carter Vickers goal. We're just watching it now here. Cross it back down. Everything's distracted. Oh my god, he got it through so many players there. Whose fault's that goal? Tavernier, again. He was so poor. I don't know how Rangers fans rate him so much. He has great stats in games, right? In terms of passing and crossing and whatever, right? He's got good statistics. But does that make him a good player? Probably not. He really doesn't prove himself to that sort of level that he should be there. Like, he's their captain, and it's like, well, he doesn't really command his players either. He's a bit of a disappointment. Thoughts on the Celtic 2021 season? Poor. We underperformed. A lot of our players were older. We didn't really have the team we have now is like twice the team that we had. Scott Brown was way past his prime. We never had any of the boys that Ange just brought in, who he seems as absolute geniuses, to be fair. You need to remember, we didn't have Kyogo today. They didn't have Morelos. So we didn't have full squad, even though it is the best looking squad that we've had for quite some time. But if you look at the 2021 season, we were just not as good. Like, Neil Lennon was just not like I think he's like relegation team in the Scottish Premier League and maybe League One team, because he was in Bolton for a while. He played well, obviously, because a lot of the players that played for him whenever Celtic beat Barcelona, a lot of the players that played for him knew him from the league and the academy and things like that, and probably even played with him as well. So that was a completely different mentality the players had back then. Whereas this here is a bit like last year. He just wasn't. He didn't know anyone. He came in as an absolute just, we need somebody, here you go. Chris Boyd cannot keep his hands still. He's just twitching. He's so angry. Look at James McFadden, just cool as you like. He's sitting there like this, just angry. Fixing his jacket, moving about, twitching. Oh, it's lovely. Chris Boyd just being fuming, man. Oh, winning back at Rangers as well. Winning at Ibrox, you've got to love it, man. You've got to love it. Well, you need to get this one on. Need to go for it now. I don't want to get too copyright straight, but you just absolutely love it. Now we need to play the. Got to play the original. No worries, mate. Good to see you. Thanks for coming along. Absolutely love it. What a game, man. What a game. Oh, you can't beat it. We are going to call it there for today's stream. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. I actually don't even know when my next one is going to be. It is going to be probably a couple of weeks' time, but I will try and get in another game in between then. But it has been an absolute pleasure coming in to watch Celtic beat Rangers. Absolutely love doing that. Thank you everyone for there. Make sure to subscribe for future content. Mainly do Scotland content, as you can tell by my Hampden background, but we were here for the old firm. I won't be doing the one in a couple of weeks' time because I'll be away for